This is a next example for the bottom up parsing, and the question is that verify that given grammar is a CLR or not. You already know that what are the rules we are applying for the CLR table construction. So what is the first step we need to apply? Construct the LR1 canonical form, and by using this LR1 canonical form construct the CLR table. After that, if you don't identify any kind of conflict in that table, then the given grammar can able to pass by using the CLR. Okay, so let us enter to the concept now. First, what is the step we need to implement? Construct the LR1 canonical form. So LR1, what are the rules initially we need to apply for the LR1 canonical form? This is our grammar, and define the augmented grammar for the given example. So what do you mean by the augmentation? Derive the star symbol with the another new symbol. So that is nothing but the augmentation. And the mean of augmentation is that whenever you reach at the always that moving of past T will start from the bottom to the top direction. So you are at the bottom and you travel towards the top side, and you will reach at the star symbol. We also visit the star symbol, and we should reach to the another point. The point is nothing but augmented symbol. So then only we can say it is a complete visiting of past T. So you should also visit the star symbol and you move to the another step towards the top direction. So that is the augmented symbol. So this is used. This augmented symbol should define for the LR0 as well as the LR1 canonical form. After that, so then next canonical form, construct the canonical form for this given grammar. So initially we are starting with the augmented production only. So this is our augmented production, and put the dot in front of the star symbol. So you already know that the rule when you put the dot in front of any non-terminal. So in case of after this dot, in case of there is any non-terminal, then we need to write the closures of it. You should select the first augmented production. And what is the locate of this production? Always locate of augmented production is become a dollar. Okay, after that dot is in front of a non-terminal, so that we need to derive the closures of this A. So how many closures are there? A deriving only one production, so one production you have to write. After you take the new production as a closure of this capital A, you should also put the dot in front of the new production, new closure. Okay, here I have put the dot also. Now so what is the locate of this capital A? Dollar. So that this closure locate also become a dollar. For this A you have taken a one closure. So for this A, what is the locate? Dollar. So you have to put the dollar here. So after that again you go to the next production, and dot again in front of the non-terminal B, capital B, so that you have to write the closures of it. How many closures are there? There are two productions are deriving by the B. You have to write the two productions, 1, 2. Okay, so here after you take the one closure, and what is the locate of this B? For this B you are writing one closure here. So for this B, what is the locate here? Locate is nothing but what is the next character after this symbol. What is the next character after this symbol? Capital D. Okay, capital D. You replace this capital D by small d. So you have to replace with their production. So after I replacing this production, B locate is become a small d. You replace this d by their production. So after I replacing, what you will get? You will get the d, small d. So that this capital B locate is become a small d. So for this B you are writing a one closure. Also for this B you also write the look ahead. Okay, locate is become a small d, and one closure has been completed. Then what is the next closure? Next closure is become a B derive epsilon. Okay, epsilon nothing but there is no symbol is available. Simply you have to take the dot. And for this B you are writing this closure. For this B locate is become a D, so that D also you have to write here. Okay, so after you come, I think so first A completed, next B also completed. After that you go to the next production. After this dot any non-terminal, there is no non-terminal, so that you cannot write any closure for this. And for this dot any non-terminal, so there is no non-terminal. So this is entirely one item set. Okay, so this is, let us give number as a I0. After that let us move over production by the production. So if dot move over capital A, where it will be reach? A derive A dot. Okay, A derive A dot. What is the locate is created? Dollar. So dollar as well you have to put here. Okay, once the locate is created, we cannot change. Okay, so now after this dot any non-terminal, no non-terminal, so that simply you have to consider as a one item set, I1. And this is actually, it is reduced to the, where it is reducing, capital E is reduced to the A dash. A dash is a augmented symbol. Augmented symbol reduction also called as a accept. Simply you have to put the accept. The state is becoming a accept state. Okay, so dot visited the all symbols of this production. Only one symbol is there, this one is visited, and after this dot come at the end of the production, so no symbols are going to be visit. It is nothing but a reduced production. After this dot, in case of there is no symbols, then the production is become a reduced production. Okay, but where it is reducing? It is reducing to the augmented symbol, so that it is called as a accept. Then next, go to the next production, over capital B. Over capital B, where it is moving? Over capital B, you can move to the A derived B dot. Now one symbol has been visited. Now what is the locate of this production? Dollar. Simply you have to put the dollar as value. After that, again you need to identify after this dot what are the symbols are available. Again non-terminal. So in case of after this dot any non-terminal, you have to write the closures of it. Now you are write the closures of capital D. So how many productions are there? Single production. Okay, you have to write. Okay, now for the dot is in front of capital B, so that you are writing a one, you are writing one closures of that capital D. And what is the locate of this capital D? So dollar itself. There is no symbols to there is no symbol after this capital D, so directly we have to take the production locate, that is become a dollar. Simply you have to take the dollar here. Okay, the next go to the next production. Now this is actually closures of capital D, and also we need to verify after this dot is there any non-terminal. In case of non-terminal, again you have to write the closures of that non-terminal also, but here it is a terminal, so that no productions are going to be derived. Then it is become a I2. Then move over small b, third production, move over small b, where you will reach? You will reach at B dot B, and what is the production look ahead? D. So simply you have to write the look ahead also. After this, after you write this move over small b, and where you are reaching? You are reaching at the B dot capital B. So after this dot, is it non-terminal or not? It is a non-terminal, so that we need to write the closures of that non-terminal. How many productions are it is deriving? 2 productions are deriving. Okay, 2 productions you have to write. And what is the locate of this capital B? What is the locate? Is there any symbol after this B? No symbols are available, so that previously created locate is become a locate of that closure also. So simply you have to write the D and D. So after this B, no symbol is available. What is the actual symbol is symbol is available for this production? D only. So D you have to write. So this is become a locate of their closures also. In case of there is no symbol after any non-terminal, then the locates are become, for that production locate is become a locates of their closures. Production locate is become a production locates of their closures. Okay. Then next one, move over and go to the third production. It is already reduced production. How do you say it? How did he say it is a reduced production? Because after the dot cannot move to over any symbol. It is end. It is actually beginning as well as the end of the production. So we cannot move anywhere, and it is a complete reduced production. So items at I0 consisting of, there are 4 productions. Out of these 4, one is a reduced production. Okay, then let us go to the I1, already completed. Then go to the I2. Okay, now move over capital D. Move over capital D. Then where you will reach? You will reach at the B derived D dot. After this dot, any non-terminal? No non-terminal is there. Then what kind of production we can say it is? It is a reduced production. Whenever dot is reached at the end of the production, then it is called as a reduced production. And what is the locate of this production? Dollar as well you have to keep. Now it is become a I4, items at I4. Then next one, move over small d. Move over small d. And where you will reach? D derived D dot. After this dot, any non-terminal? No non-terminal. And dot is end of the production, so it is also called as a reduced production. Okay. And what is the locate of this production? Dollar. As well you have to keep the dollar. This is a I5. The next one, move over capital B. Where you will reach? You will reach at B capital B dot. Okay. After this dot, any non-terminal? No non-terminal, and it is a reduced production. Okay. What is the locate of this production? Small d. As well you have to write the small d. Now this is item set I6. Then move over second production. This one completed. Second production, move over small b. Where you will reach? Again you will get the same kind of you will get same kind of item set again. If you create for this move over small b, you will get the same kind of production set. This kind of example I have explained in a previous example. If you create the move over small b, you will reach at the same production, same item set. Same item set you will get repeat, so that move over small d, small b, you will reach the same item set, so that we put the loop for I3. So this is a LR1 canonical form. By using this LR1 we can able to construct CLR as well as a LALR. In next video we will discuss about the CLR table construction.